Welcome to this introduction to the novella Mist by M.T. Vasudevan Nair. M.T. Vasudevan Nair, a celebrated presence in the literary and cultural scenario of Kerala, is a genius who excels in different genres of writing. He is a prolific and versatile writer in modern Malayalam literature and is one of the masters of post independence Indian literature. He was born and brought up in a village on the banks of river Nila or Bharatapuzha. His debut novel, Nalugata, The Legacy, has won the Kerala Sahitya Academy Award in 1958. His other novels include Manya, Mist, Kalam, Asuravithu, and Randamuzham. Equally impressive are his achievements in the field of cinema. He is a scriptwriter and a director of Malayalam films. He has won many national awards for the films Oru Vadakkan Veeragatha, Kadavu, Sadayam, and Parinayam. The deep emotional experiences of M.T.'s early days have gone into the making of his novels. Most of his works are oriented towards the basic Kerala family structure and culture, and many of them were path-breaking in the history of Malayalam literature. Mist is a novella by M.T. Vasudevan Nair and is set in the hill station of Nainital and maintains a musical note across its narration. With minimal characters and few conversations, the novella narrates the story of Vimala, a school teacher. Vimala is the only female protagonist of M.T. In spite of being a novella, the protagonist Vimala is a very well defined character. Her life, family background, emotional makeup, etc., are well sketched. Vimla and Sudhir Mishra had once shared a passionate affair filled with promises. But 9 years have passed as she continues to wait for him. Sharing her anticipation is the boatman Buddhu, who is searching for his white father with the aid of only a faded photograph, and that gives a colonial subtext for this novella. Finally, the story hovers around a Sardarji anticipating his death because of lung cancer. Vimla, who was uprooted from the native milieu as a child of 5 years old, had never got the chance of even visiting the village, which still remains as a vague but strong passion in her memory. Vimla cherishes an internal landscape of the village she had lived in Kerala until she was 5 years old. When the bells of Naini Devi temple pealed out loud, she was reminded of her visit to her village temple. The backdrop of the splendid landscape, Nainital, stimulates the nature lover in M.T. and brings out the genius in him. M.T. shuns detailed and eloquent descriptions and achieves wonderful effects through subtle evocative images, like an imagist painter who imparts beauty and meaning to his pictures with light, gentle strokes of the brush. He has wonderfully portrayed the picturesque beauty of the hills, the mist, snow, and the mountains. Silence and solitude play a very important role in the novella. The novelist remarks that silence does not mean the absence of sounds, but the presence of even the minutest sound. The anxious yearning for a long lost person is eternalized in the novel with the music of silence. Silence is another important aspect of the novel, which increases the intensity of Vimala's waiting. Her silence is the absence of anything pleasurable in life. It is also the stillness of a period in which she enjoyed happiness. She lives in the memories of a stagnant period. Passivity or inactivity creeps into Vimala, who is equal to just a body which breathes. The silence that she maintains has made her a very good listener. She's ready to listen to Buddhu and emphatically comment on his problems. At times, the silence, Vimla maintains, fears the readers as we are not able to decode the meaning of her silence. Vimla constructs a mental state in which she is prepared to wait for Sudhir Kumar for several more years with sacred calmness in her. Waiting becomes a religion for her. Mist can be regarded as a metaphor for loneliness, emptiness, lack of warmth, frustration, and frozen human relationships. Thank you.